Okay, this is my next what can be considered a surgery update. I can say there isn't really much to update healing wise from my revision surgery because everything's pretty much healed. Um, the only issues I'm having is, well, the thing is, my last video, how I said, I'm going to see the doctor and see. Well, had everything checked, and she's saying my vaginal canal looks really good, and that one hair I have in there wasn't messed with, it was just left. So yeah, but the thing that's happened, if I mentioned it or not in my last video, last month I ended up, I'm not quite sure what's going on or why it's happening, but down there where it's the underneath side of the clitoral hood next to my clitoris, where one of the stitches was from the revision surgery, in that spot, because there's a spot on each side where I had stitches. One on the right side, one on the left side. It's the one that's on the right side. It was becoming, the best way I can describe it was like a sore that was burning or an itching feeling, and the nerve really aggravated. So, and it kind of got better, then it didn't, then it went back to what it was doing. So I contacted this, it was the surgeon and one other person in the surgical team, and my doctor who prescribes the hormones, because she's an expert in that area as well, down there. So, because she's an OBGYN, so yeah, they all are pretty much saying almost the same things. They're thinking there's like something probably stuck under there that needs to be brought to the surface, and so they're wanting me to do warm compresses and massaging. And the surgeon was wanting me to do massages, basically starting out like light massage, then get aggressive with the massages. So yeah, it's better than it was, but it's not 100% better. So all I can say is when you do have these kinds of surgeries, there can be things that happen later on to the area that's unexpected. So other than that, there isn't any other surgical like updates from healing. Everything's healing fine and it's all perfect. So it's pretty much everything's healed 100%, except for those two minor issues I discovered, that hair and that sore spot. Yeah. So pretty much with that hair, probably gonna have to live with having it, even if I'm able to get it tweezed at some point. It's probably just gonna grow back. So, which it doesn't bother me. I don't really feel it or notice it unless it's become really long. Then it's more noticeable. But other than that, just working on getting that sore relieved and whatnot. So I just been doing the warm compresses, which seems to be helping really well. And if discomfort becomes too much, I've been using numbing lubricant, because I was also suggested to when doing the massages, use a lubricant to help with the massaging, because I noticed if it's that part of the inner part, like next to the clitoris, around the clitoral hood, that underneath side, if it's dry, that sore spot feels worse, especially when trying to massage it. So yeah, so doing those things are helping, and it seems to be getting better. But where that stitch was, where it's indented, it seems like it's a little bit bigger of an indent than what it was. So yeah, so all I can say is it could be years down the road, months, you could still have other issues that come up regarding the area where you had stitches, or just the surgical site itself. So you just have to keep on your health, and just when things happen, they happen, and you deal with them as they come along. So other than that, there's no other updates, so there probably won't be another surgery update video, like post-op from revision. Everything's just where it's supposed to be. And one thing I can say, been noticing when doing the warm compresses, how it's bringing more blood flow to the area, and it's helping to promote healing. That's helping a lot with things. And I've also noticed, as it does bring that blood flow to the area, it's like labias end up swelling up with having more blood flow to the area. So it's like, well, that's the thing. You can tell it's like more functional, but having that warm compress down there, it actually, if it's the right temperature, I can say, it actually feels good against that area. It's actually really soothing to the skin and that real sore spot, from what I've been noticing. So yeah, even with my labias swelling up, it's having that warm compress actually is, for some reason, is comfortable to me, and that sore spot feels so much better afterwards. So yeah, so I'm just going to continue to do what I need to do and get that spot healed, and if it doesn't get better, then they want to do more to figure out what's going on. I'm not quite sure what they would have planned, but hopefully I don't have to have it worked on and whatnot. So hopefully I can get it back to normal. So other than that, no more updates surgical wise. So yeah, so until my next video, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and